Bharat Karnad, let's look at the NIA raids that have been conducted. Pan-India, multiple locations, multiple cities. India is sending a message here that they are serious about investigation. That the charge sheet which was filed talked about the syndicate members who have fled India and are operating from foreign countries. They are carrying out targeted killings, extortions, and terrorist activities.
Well, look, I think the question does arise as to if all these processes of investigation and people being charged and being apprehended and so on and so forth, why didn't we do it earlier? Meaning, did we have to wait for Justin Trudeau to provoke us into doing these things publicly? The flip side of that is that you've had this internal security problem in Punjab for a long time. This nexus between gangsters and terrorists and drug runners and gun runners and all kinds of, the netherworld people. And this is now centrally a part of the Canadian landscape because they've all mixed in with what I call the Gurdwara business in Canada. There are all these Gurdwaras that they are fighting over, these guys, these outlaws. Just so that, they begin to manage the monies. And it's a way to launder their funds. It's all kinds of things happening. And, to me, it is surprising that the government of India waited this long to get these kinds of police and legal processes underway. Because obviously, the NIA had all the information. They could have moved earlier, and they didn't.
Okay,
the point I'm trying to make
then tell me why do you think the NIA did not move earlier? But what happened today, Bharat Karnad, was in the series of raids that have been conducted. The NIA charge sheet has been put out as well. There were several raids that have happened in the past. In the last few weeks, we have seen that movement of confiscating property as well, the seizing that has happened of Panu's property, for example.
Well, yes, but you see, this past week, that's what I'm trying to say, has the trigger been Justin Trudeau's provoking us into doing it?
Yes.
Or where we where we're going to do it anyway, and we're taking our own time. It's a good thing that we are now fast pacing it and getting up to speed, as it were, so that we can now confront Ottawa and anybody else amongst the so-called Five Eyes powers who want any kind of evidence. Because we have whole fat dossiers on whole bunches of people that the Canadian government has harbored by giving them entry permits and so on the most spurious kinds of reasons like sponsorships by these very gangsters already settled and ensconced in Canada. So you have real problem.